And welcome to the very first test beta version of this remake of this game. Actually get it and install it. Very simple. Follow the link in the description. Once you've downloaded this file, put it on your desktop first of all. Take the HTML called Fortune, just put it on your desktop. And then you should just be able to open this. Importantly, don't rename or reorder or reorganize any of these files because it'll break until I make a tutorial video on how to customize. If you're one of the first testers, welcome. I'm super excited to hear your feedback. So this is our start portal. First of all, there's a place to provide feedback. So anything that needs work or just opinions, you can put here. Name and contact is completely optional. This is definitely the best way to provide feedback so that we can improve this game. There's also a lot of information about this version here, which you can read at your own leisure. And let's get started. So the way I've designed this is eventually it'll incorporate more deck building and more different customization options. But for now, you choose an affiliation, then you can add a second and a third affiliation. In most cases, let's just put some X-Borg here along with our Ferengi. You can see I've added some new ones. There's a lot of different choices. And then we're going to pick a timeline. We'll just start in the 24th century, though. We have a couple of different options. So let's pick another Ferengi. Actually, let's pick a person who can get us some holograms, just because that'll be kind of cool. And then we might as well grab a Borg who can beam aboard people's ships. You'll see that there's a tutorial. We're going to skip that for now, but even if you're an experienced player, I would recommend checking this out just because it'll go over some of the details of this version of the game and give you kind of a sense of maybe some of how the controls and the different interactions work. But for now, we'll skip that. So you start out by drawing your hand where we can, if it's a space mission, once we've played our card, so I'm just going to pick a card to play. I'm going to go ahead and play my Grand Nagus Gint. You can use some of my downloads. I'm going to download a rule of acquisition. What should I do? I'm just going to go ahead and download 75th rule, and we'll go ahead and place it on Gint. A couple of other things. All of your events and objectives go in your core. So you can see we have some new objectives to match our new affiliations. This is something specific to our X-Borg affiliation. We're going to go ahead and target this mission if possible. And now you can see it allows us to use the ability. We can also use other things in our core. Let's see what our first rule looks like. Download a VIP and a Latinum to hand. Who do we want? Let's get our Miss Troy so that we can attempt Federation missions eventually. So we're just going to begin. You can see the dilemmas work. I can select one who applies to one or more of the abilities and then just kind of go that way. Lost some points. Uh-oh, if my ship is damaged again, I'll be destroyed. So I could be in trouble there. Let's see what happens. So ships kind of move together in one fleet. If you have a ship left over, usually your personnel will be able to escape to that ship, though sometimes you'll have a casualty if someone didn't make it to the thing on time. Let me just show a little bit of navigation. If we have a mission that we can beam down to, we're just going to beam everyone down. That's how transporting works. If I want to beam someone back up, I can just do individually like this. You can just begin, exactly the same as with the space missions. Important things to note is if I look in my section down here, in my recon, if I've captured anyone, I can view them here, and also if one of my personnel is infiltrating my opponent, I can also see them in here. Also, if I'm at a place where it's a compatible facility, like a headquarters or a station, I get another button option that says I can relieve someone, a personnel or a ship or equipment, to my facility. That means they don't join mission attempts, and I can pick them back up. So if I end my turn, we can see how we interact with the opponent. The opponent will automatically begin doing actions. They'll usually just do a few actions per turn, though the more you interact with them, the more likely they are to either succeed or fail at mission attempts or different things. And now they've popped up nearby. It looks like they came through the Barzan wormhole. So, being very brash, I'm just going to walk over and take a look. Once I'm at the same place, I can view their fleet. From here, I could either attack, if I want to be very, 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 very brave. I can also board the ship if I have someone like, one who lets me beam through shields. I've added 1,000,000 copies of this by accident, sorry. You can also see all the opposing people, you can see the intruders, and if I decide to transport over to have a little battle, they become an intruder as well. And then we can have some fights. Why would we do this? Anyway, that's basically it. The best thing that you can do is just explore, have fun, play, try all kinds of different cards, try different combos. Let me know if something breaks, if something doesn't load correctly, if you get error messages, if something is acting weird. The more feedback you can give me, the better I can make this game, and the more cards and ideas and aspects I can incorporate, and the better we can do. Keep an eye out. I'm also going to try to do more videos to show how to customize, so how to enter cards, and how to kind of provide the structure or the code for setting up their abilities or setting up new missions that are solvable. So please, yeah, have fun. Let me know what you think, and welcome. Fortune favors the bold.